Hello. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good morning. Whenever you're watching this live, and our pre-recorded and in a non-live studio audience. First, I'd like to say it's almost March 1st. Happy March 1st. Practically watching this a couple hours from now, but 12 hours, 10 hours from now. It's March 1st. It's March 20. It's February 28th right now. But if you're watching this, it is February. Later on tonight, it is March 1st. Howdy in the future. Ooh. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring that bell, and comment down below, um, so I can get some views and also help me out, the channel out a little bit more, and spread the word. Share this video with friends and family and people about gaming, and let them know, hey, check out the weird fat guy who goes to the gym every day. Except today, because I feel kind of sick right now. Anyway, I'm moving on. Now, what is the topic today? It's difference between Xbox fans and PlayStation fans. And I know I'm going to get Xbox Defense Force are going to go, it's morphin' time. They're going to morph into my Fanboy Rangers, call their Fanboy Zords, trying to fireball my house because they don't like this. Don't care what you don't like, fanboys. For many decades, you have ridiculed PlayStation ponies and ridiculed Nintendo kids and laughed and pointed because you had the powerful console 360, powerful cosmic power. Now you don't have anything. Now Xbox is pretty much a laugh jokeable meme, and that's pretty much what it is. And yes, before you say, oh, you don't know, I know I have an Xbox One X. Got for Christmas 2 years ago. Yeah, they got it for me. I didn't know I was getting it. Now I wanted a PS4 Pro, but they're sold out of them. They're paying like, oh, we'll get Mark a One X. He likes Xbox One X. So I've been playing the heck out of it for the last 2 years. It's a great console. Games look good. Third-party games look good. Even games only for Xbox, on Xbox and PC, look good on it too. So I can't complain. Um, Playing a lot of Crackdown 3 on Game Pass. I made my video about that. I think it's a Game Pass only game. If you don't like this video, you can stop right now because it didn't get any better than this for Xbox fans. Because you guys don't have anything really. You don't have anything that's constant yours. I want to hear Forza 7, Forza 4, Horizon 4, racing games. Who cares? The difference between Xbox and PlayStation is Xbox is going after those 200 billion gamers they want. The one that plays cell phone games. The one that plays games on tablets. They don't sit there and play only Halo or Call of Duty or Gears of War. They play other games on other platforms, on TVs. Yes, you can play PlayStation Now on TV, but mostly on Sony TVs. And Sony in PlayStation Now compatible um, um, hardware. I think if you can play on PC, I think you can play on PC now. I think you didn't after a while. You could for the longest time. But see, here's the difference between here's the difference between. Ugh, just have a stutter bug today. I'm just having a stutter bug today. Um, Here's the difference between an Xbox fanboy and a Sony pony. They're both they're both idiots in my mind. Because me personally, fanboys to me is somebody who just kisses the butt of the company that makes his favorite piece of plastic. It doesn't matter if Nintendo, Sony, Xbox, or the almighty PC. If you worship any of these things, you are a goober and you need a life. What I say by that is understanding, folks, is understanding what is going on with the state of Xbox. See, the first half of this video, most of it's going to be Xbox, actually, because a lot of it is Xbox problem. They haven't released many consoles. They haven't gone to the 200 billion mark. They got maybe 40, they're lucky 45 million sold. And maybe almost probably 10 million maybe of Xbox One X's. And probably another half of maybe 5 million Xbox One X's and 5 million One S's. and that's good for a console that has, a 4K, 2K upscaling 4K, and a true 4K machine like the One X. But when you compare it to the PlayStation 4 Pro and the PlayStation base model, even the slim model that took over from the base model was no longer being made. Sony's hand over fist is just taking Xbox and smacking it around like a redheaded stepchild. They're beating Xbox, like Xbox owes Sony money. That is how bad it is. It's an ass whooping. Sony is supposed to be making close to 100 million PS4 sold. And of course, Xbox fanboys, this doesn't matter anymore. But it did matter during the 360 era. It did matter beginning the Xbox One dumpster fire release and launch and release. Now I bought a base Xbox One without Connect for $399 because I wasn't a goober or a tool. Now my friends who bought one are not tools. They just didn't understand basic economics of what was going on. Try to explain to them, they didn't listen. Hey, I bought mine for $399 instead of $499. It's $100. I loved it. I got Titanfall and Dead Rising 3. That headset. Good games. I traded in my PS3 360s, and I got a lot of good stuff out of it, like a store credit from GameStop. So I bought $300 games. So I bought a lot. It was good. I had no problem with it. So I had no problem with my purchase with base Xbox One. But when I got the Pro, I started playing only third-party games on it. Because those are the only games I can find that were worthy enough to play. Because, Halo 5 was okay. Master Chief Collection was in the toilet still at the time. It wasn't 100% ready. It wasn't ready when it launched back in 2015, 2014. The game was dead in the water when it launched. Bugs, couldn't play the game. When we load up Halo 2, if you load it up after you save it, you have a black screen with, you hear the deletes and you hear machine guns going, but you don't see anything. For the longest time, they had the issues. But you go on the Sony side, they had a game like Spider-Man, just hand over fist selling consoles, moving consoles. Spider-Man itself moved more consoles, I think, than God of War did. God of War sold like 3.1 million, I think, in a month. I think in 3 days, maybe 3 weeks or what it is, that Spider-Man sold like about 1.1 million, the same thing in a little less time. And I have it downloaded on my PS4, and the game is awesome. It's a masterpiece. Like, no, masterpiece. See, Xbox fanboys want those kind of games. They ain't gonna get them because Insomniac Games don't want to do it with that crappy Xbox because they released a game called Sunset Overdrive that only 500,000 people bought at the time and didn't take care of it and didn't bother to cherish it and hold it to their hearts and actually care about it because it wasn't Halo or Call of Duty or Gears of War, and that's why Xbox got screwed. Hell, Microsoft, they didn't own the rights for Sunset Overdrive, and if they did, surely they would have pumped out on their nerves, and they wouldn't now. But they ain't going to, because I guarantee you that ain't gonna happen. You might see Sunset Overdrive 2 on the PS4 probably, before you see it on the Xbox One. Or Xbox 2, or whatever you're going to call it, whatever. But that's the thing I'm trying to tell people is that it doesn't matter, folks, what I think. See, what I think is relevant. See, what I think is irrelevant. Okay, what I think is irrelevant to this whole thing. But what I know is this, and what I know is that the Xbox brand is in dire straits. They're dying, folks. Xbox having an issue. It's red alert. Light going on flashing. It's abandoned ship practically. Yeah, have you seen any Xbox fanboys, crap gamer, posting Xbox refugee videos? No, they haven't. The war's over with. They wave a white flag and they're hunkering down. Because the nuclear armada of the PS4 is just launching at them, and they can't stand up with a damn to fight because they have no artillery to fight back with. Crackdown 3 took 7 years and it fizzled out. It's a great game. I'm the only game I played there, because I never played there too, so my bar is set to mediocre. So to me personally, it's a good game to me automatically. but it, but it does not mean, but it does not mean that what is being done is bad or good. But what's happening is Sony ain't taking no chances. They're they're risking everything. They're not going to sit on their morals and go, "What we're going to sit here and do." They're releasing game after game after game after game after game, and just fisting the old Xbox fanboys up the rear end and saying, "How you like that now?" Taking them and wringing their neck with it because they know that they have Xbox that they want. And the Xbox fanboys have no battlefield. They lost the field. You've seen them. You have a couple shots coming off here and there. Because, they're immediately drowned out by the PlayStation fan base that comes in and tells them, be quiet and shut up and it's garbage, and they just go run away. And then, they go run away. He haven't heard Crap Gamer talk much about Xbox and how gracious it is and how much echelon it is. Why? Because he knows that the Xbox generation is done. And he has a PS4 Pro, so he knows. And then, I'm not saying Crap Gamer is a bad person, but he was the flag bearer of this civil war, console war, running across the battlefield with it. And when you take out the flag bearer in battle, usually pretty much the battle's over with. And he went back to his refugee camp with the rest of the fanboys and started talking about dreams and aberrations of these games coming out that never had fruition. Scalebound should have came out. Crackdown should have been canceled 7 years ago. The problem is that Xbox is a mediocre entity in itself. It was 360, we're cool teenagers, we skateboard, yeah. That's not how Xbox is anymore. Xbox is a bunch of billionaires, millionaires, people going, oh no, we should do this. We should go here and make a mediocre game. We'll take 7 years to make this Crackdown game. We'll release it in 7 years and polish it with some fancy stuff. Yay! And they do that. Crackdown 3 to me is mediocre, but it's fun to me because personally I don't have a bar to set high or low on it. Now there's like Uncharted 4 came out and it was mediocre to 3, yeah, and then you have riot in the streets. People be running to Sony Sony stores and the Sony Entertainment of America and flipping over cars and rioting in the streets because it would not take. The Sony fan base is different than Xbox. Xbox fans take it in the rear end and they don't like it because it's all they know. They don't know anything else. They don't know what games are anymore, qualified games, because they want to pump out the same Gears of War and the same Halo every couple of years, and hopefully it gets fixed by patches. Hopefully, we'll give you some State of Decay 2 that don't work a damn on Xbox One X, but we'll fix it later on. We'll give you a Sea of Thieves. You're bobbing around a boat by yourself, launching yourself to islands that are empty practically. But we'll give people play it on later on. If Sony did that, the Sony fans would be having pitchforks and flaming in the streets, running towards Sony and burning that damn thing down to the ground. They would burn it down to the ground. They would burn it down. I'm not quoting Seth Rollins or anything like that, but they would literally burn it down because they wouldn't stand for it. Like same with PC. See, Sony fans are like PC. Now, not much as they're not as rabid, but they're getting there. Where any screw up Sony does, they're immediately on it like that, going, "You effed up. You screwed up. What are you doing? We ain't paying for that. We ain't paying $50 for a crappy game." They had games, a certain game that came out that had issues. A couple games were only a couple hours long. I can't remember the game. And I can't remember the game. It's kind of set back in the West, the old era, but it's set back in 1877, whatever it was. It only had no online multiplayer, single player, and that's fine. But it did last me about 10 hours, maybe 12 or 15 if you drug it out if you played in higher difficulty, maybe. or in hard difficulties, not hard difficulties. To be politically correct, higher difficulties. So, whatever. The fact is, it's called The Order. I just remember my head popped in my brain there. The Order. Order came out. The game was not 100% great, but the game had a decent story, but it was not very long. And Sony players criticized Sony for that, PlayStation for that, and they made amends with it. They released it. They discounted it. People got it cheaper, whatever. And now I think it's available on their Sony, PlayStation Now thing. I think it is. Could be wrong. And if it is, and then that's fine, because then if you haven't played it before, I have played it on my mind. I'm gonna look that up because I heard it was a good game, but very very short. Same as Quantum Break. You got like 20 minutes of TV and maybe 10 minutes of gameplay. Hey, a new design, a new era. Microsoft's trying anything they can. Okay, Quantum Break. I can see Quantum Break 2 coming out. I could see it. Maybe a lot less story, video story, maybe more gameplay. But Sony does not have the issue Microsoft has. Well, they had it in the PS3 for a while, but they came back one last generation because Xbox got we cool, we cocky, we own the streets, party, and they lost last generation of that generation. Then PS4 is the road to wave on this generation because Microsoft got we bad, we own the streets, we own all the fan base. Then slowly, people started leaving because oh my God, the Xbox One X, Xbox One base model required 24/7 online. I only have DSL right now, or I have cable that's only on half time because of whatever reason, or I don't have internet at all because you can't afford it. So no, I'm gonna go buy a PS4, and I'll bring it to my friend's house for Christmas time, and I'll download. I'll get the 1 day update patch on PS4, over his house and his Wi-Fi, and I'll play that. A lot of Xbox 360 fans went to buy PS4. 360 fans didn't go buy a but PS3 fans didn't go buy a PS4 because to them greatness is already there, and that's a fact, truth behind this. When the Xbox One first launched and was announced, a lot of 360 owners were so disgusted with the DRM they went out and pre-ordered the PS4. See, Sony fans didn't do that because to them, greatness is sitting right in front of them. To them, they think anything of it. But with 360, it was a better system. Yeah, it was. The 360 was a better system than the PS3 was, by far. Now, long term, the PS3 was better. Short term, 360 was better. So you have to understand. See, in the rules of gaming and any business, you want to run a marathon, not a sprint. It happened in wrestling. WCW fell in 2001 because they went bankrupt because $60 million last year of operation. The World Wrestling Federation, or WWE, when they were running a marathon. They were running a marathon. Turner Company was running a sprint, and they stopped. They got comfortable where they're at. And the Xbox fan base got comfortable where they're at. That's why you saw the DRM destruction. Now the PS4 is going to have it too also. And even Sony did mention having that. But they didn't have it the way Sony was going to have it. Microsoft was going to have it. They had it where, yes, your console will play the games off your hard drive, but you can share your game around with other friends and not have to worry about it. See, they had some things that people misconstrued and didn't understand right away. That the Xbox One was, in fact, a DRM machine. That it's a glorified installation disc. Installate the disc, throw it away. You don't need it anymore. And unless you want to return it, and you have to go to the store, pay a fee to have it, rescanned back on there. no reactivated, the code reactivated, because all the codes on the Xbox One will be coded. It will be encoded with a certain code to allow the game to play or not. And if the game was used and was not paid for, it was not paid for at retail and store, and was not installed first on the console of the main console, it would not run. That was what the DRM was supposed to be. Sony, I've heard over the years, was Sony wanted to do the same thing, but not do it in the way that Xbox was doing it. They wanted to make it okay. You install it one time on your console, you take it and put it up, and install it ever again. You play it off the hard drive, like a digital. In theory, it'll save the disk drive from running. Because the PS4, the base one in my room, sounds like an damn jet engine when one's running through the disk. Because it's just been that way since day one. Because it makes a roar, loud noise. Had it for 5 years. And this is how it is. So most games I buy are digital now. Because I don't have that disk drive roaring because it may break, not work anymore. So, and I'm not making money, so I have to cut back on expenses. So I can't go out there and buy a brand new game. So I just sit there and play the games I have, and I don't have any more games to play. I guess that's it. That's my life side. But that's how I look at things. And the Xbox, they're trying new things. They're trying to come up with brand new ideas. But it's not working for them because they don't understand what they're really going to be doing. They don't understand what to do. I don't think they understand what it takes to do the job. Because they want to go after the casual gamer. There's probably, let's say, 100 man, 200 man, 2 billion casual gamers out there. They play on a laptop, they play on their phone, they play on their tablet, they play like PC occasionally. They don't play on Xbox that much. Or at all. Microsoft wants those people. They realize that the Xbox fans are no longer going to support their agenda. PlayStation 4 is too far ahead, ain't gonna happen. So what they do now is pretty much shove off all the Xbox fans, hardcore fans, and push them into the closet, lock the door, and say, "Here you go, and here's your new place." Casual people who play games occasionally, once a month, we want you. You're on tablet, we're coming to tablet. You're on the phone, we're coming to the phone. Sony had it too. Sony had the idea too as well with TVs and computers. But they backed off a little bit when they realized it was not going in their favor. See, Sony's not stupid. They will do things that they think will work. Don't work, they immediately move on. Xbox like, we'll keep going with this until with a magic wand, maybe people will start doing it. That's the problem between Xbox and PlayStation, is that Xbox doesn't know when to quit. Sony doesn't know when to pounce and go for the kill. Sony gave Xbox a lot of time to catch up. And Sony fans know that. But luckily for them, Xbox is too unwilling, too stupid, or just don't care anymore about this generation, or the fan generation, to really run out there and do so, because they're taking it very, very easy. Do you think Phil Spencer went to the CFO and CEO and said, "Hey, give me $2 billion to take, I don't know, whatever game company over, and we'll make the most best balls of the wall Gears of War hybrid with Spider-Man with God of War type of clone in it, and we'll make it the most biggest game since all time." Then they did that? No. They released Crackdown 3 February 15th. And granted, my bar with Crackdown is low because I never played the other two. To me, it's not a bad game to me. Yes, it's corny with corny stereotypes and corny innuendos, but whatever, it is a game. It's on Game Pass, so I play it. And this is why I rated it Game Pass only, because to me, it's only worth $10. And of course, that's not the only game I would play on that, but you know what I mean. So to me, it's worth $10 Game Pass. That's me. Because I'm going through financial trouble like a lot of people are out there. And I have to, cut back on things. A lot of things. So, that being said, guys, you see where Xbox is falling and PlayStation is rising. You know, it's like a gas gauge. And Xbox is running on empty. They're still good, but they're running down. You need to start filling up, get new games, new IPs, new games, fill up again. Mid Gears War 5, putting back up close to, above halfway, half a tank. Maybe a third of a tank. Almost there. And keep them going for maybe a couple years where they can get, maybe another year or so, another 6 months, a year where they can get maybe some other games. Sooner or later, that game, Gears War 5, is going to start doing this. And there goes the gas in the Xbox tank. Until they go to out of gas. So, it's up to Xbox, not the fans. It ain't their fault, Microsoft, that your studios can't make perfect games. I don't care if you make a game, a double A game, or triple A game. I don't care. As long as it's something with fun ton of games, you don't have to push out a game every year. You can make a good game. Now, Crackdown 3 is 7 years. And whatever reason, that game just, the power of the cloud didn't work too well. Maybe other game they do may work better. Or maybe update come out with the cloud, update and will make it instructions a lot better in the campaign. I don't know. But see, Xbox is kind of, Xbox is not, see, Microsoft is a company that has Windows that come out patches all the time. If you remember XP, you remember having patches, the updates they had. Hundreds of thousands of to update the patches. So, when I say things to you guys, it's not to say things to badmouth Xbox. It's to say things to make people understand that it's not what they think it is. What they think it is different than what it actually is. You have to understand that it's not about how many subscriptions you can get. Xbox cared more about subscriptions to Game Pass and Xbox Live than they do worrying about the games they're making. And again, Game Pass is a great thing to have if you're a budget person. If you're like me on a budget, $10 a month is more than enough. If you're hurt by $10 a month, you really, if I'm hurt, you're hurt by $10 a month. We need to sit down and reevaluate our finances. Because I pay for WWE, and that's $10 a month. And a pay-per-view, WrestleMania costs $60. I pay $60 in 6 months, $10 a month. That's worth one pay-per-view right there. WrestleMania. And I get all of them, plus the old ones that I've watched hundreds of million times. And most of them I haven't seen all, because I didn't have pay-per-view privileges back then when we were younger. So I'm revisiting, my era, the late 80s and early 90s and watching a bunch of wrestling. But I had that because it's cheaper to me to buy that than to go buy a brand new pay-per-view costs $50. Or like a Crackdown 3. $60 game or $10 on Game Pass. What are you going to buy? If you're smart, Game Pass ain't bad. Because you buy Game Pass, say about $50 for the new games, you get Anthem, for example, good or bad, depending who you are. You save up a little bit on that, you can get Anthem. Or, new Tomb Raider game, or whatever you want to get on the Xbox. And you can save up for that. But you're still getting the exclusive games you're getting, but you're not paying $60 per game for them. See what I'm saying? It's hard to understand, but once you understand that, it's very simple. And once you get that, it's not difficult. It's not difficult, and it's not saying anything bad about it. About you or about anybody out there who plays those games. Because at the end of the day, folks, it's up to you, and you alone to spend your money. And Xbox and Sony are more than happy to take that money away from you, if you let them. You have to understand where your money's going with games like this. So Game Pass to me is the best thing you can get. PlayStation Now is good too as well. what I'm trying to say is, guys, is that be careful out there because it is, it is a game industry. It's all about money to them. They want to make money. That's what they do. So, be safe out there. Like, subscribe, turn notifications on. Leave a comment below about how I like this video. I'll holler at you guys later. It's Crisis169, Xbox Live, PlayStation Network, Gamertag, Crisis, CRISIS 169. Holler at you guys later.